As we celebrate the Great Mausoleum, which was inaugurated 100 years ago, we're delving into our photo archive and sharing some behind-the-scenes images. Today, we're looking at the construction of the building, which spanned more than 50 years. The Great Mausoleum is terraced along a hillside. It was built one level at a time from the bottom up. Ground was broken in 1917, and by 1920, the first level was complete. But as you can see, there's still a lot of work to be done. 2 levels were finished by 1922. Most of them are named alphabetically after plants or flowers. The lowest is the Azalea Terrace, the second is the Begonia Terrace. In this image, the Coleus and Dahlia Terraces, the 3rd and 4th levels, are under construction. Exact details of the design varied in the early years. But in general, it called for 4 terraces plus a rooftop garden. However, plans changed radically in the mid-1920s when Dr. Hubert Eaton, Forest Lawn's founder, traveled to Europe and commissioned several major artworks, including the Last Supper window. Needing a place to display the art, the Memorial Terrace, now the main level, was conceived. It is evocative of a cathedral with a grand entrance and a bell tower. Construction was carried out from 1929 through 1930. It was inaugurated in 1931 by Dr. Eaton and the Governor of California, James Rolfe, who's seen here wearing a top hat. As part of the inauguration, they added a time capsule containing historical documents. Their instructions state that it should be opened in the year 3000. In this image from 1932, you can see the newly completed Memorial Terrace, but much of the building still hasn't been constructed, including the bridge that visitors now drive under, the Gladiola Archway, which will go to the left of the bell tower. The archway was built in the mid-1930s, and additional sections were added even farther up the hill, most of which were built in the 1940s. These areas are comprised of a series of stunning Gothic corridors, inspired by the churches of medieval France and England. In this photo from 1948, you can see workers framing the pointed Gothic vaults in one of the last terraces. The final section of the Great Mausoleum was completed by the early 1970s. The building contains the same amount of steel and concrete as a 70-story skyscraper, and in total, its winding corridors measure nearly a mile long. It's an amazing building that incorporates a number of architectural styles and countless stained glass windows, ornamental details, and freestanding sculptures. Check back soon for a look at these styles and for up-close views of some of our favorite artworks in the building. Thank you.